Okay, Aries, we have been banging through readings, okay? So go and check out the last few days of content that's come out because Gemini has had a lot. But the divine is saying, hold on tight to this Gemini, please. Do not let them go. Do not let them feel like they're alone. I feel like you're going to have a reading every day, Gemini, for the next week. So at least hit the like and subscribe if you want to stick around and you're feeling this. This is intense today, okay? Because I've asked the divine, give me a word, give me a phrase, what we starting with before we even pull the cards, and they're saying suicidal ideations. So whoever I'm connecting with right now, I know that you've recently had suicidal ideations, suicidal thoughts, or you're going through that now. Okay, I've already got content out on the channel, a video called Suicidal Ideations, so I would advise that you go and check that out after this. But I'm going to sit with you now and we're going to go through this and we're going to look at what this issue is. Okay, I'm here, I'm supporting you. You are not alone. I understand what it feels like to have suicidal thoughts and ideations. And together, we're going to dig into this, not too intrusively. I don't want to infringe on your well-being and I don't want to make you feel worse. But I want you to know that you're not alone. Okay? And suicidal thoughts, suicidal ideations are something we haven't got to be ashamed of or shy away from, okay? The fact that you're even here and you're listening to this content now is very suggestive that you want to shift this vibration and you're looking for a cure, you're looking for an answer, you're looking for a way out, yeah? And you're not looking for a way out of this earth, you're looking for a way to lift your vibration up out of this darkness. And that's brave of you. That's really, really strong, okay? If you feel like you need to cry during this transmission, you feel like you need to pause at any time, feel free to do so, okay? I'm not going anywhere. We're going to stay here and we're going to take our time to go in on this. And I'm going to be as sensitive as I can on this topic, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light at this time, Gemini. You are not alone. You are needed. You are purposeful, yeah? Imagine I've had suicidal ideations for maybe during 2020. Specifically, it kind of started for me having suicidal ideations and really, really questioning whether or not I wanted to be alive anymore or not. When I was going through some of the darkest times of my life. And imagine I didn't continue to carry on. I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be talking to you now. I wouldn't be helping other people now. I wouldn't be delivering this message to you right now. And that would be a goddamn shame. Yeah? So everything happens for a reason, okay? And the fact that I get to do my job in this now moment and reach out to you and share this with you, it fills me with purpose. So as you sit there questioning your life at this time, you don't even know that you're giving me a reason to keep going. You're giving me a reason and you're validating my skill set and my abilities and reassuring me that I'm doing the right thing by delivering these messages online. Okay? So thank you for tuning in today and reminding me of why I do what I do and why it is so fucking important. Let's go. What do you need to know? Authority. Yeah? Okay. Straight away I can see a struggle. I can see a full-blown story. I'm going to pause and just deal with... We've only got one card out and I don't even know if we need more. Now, what I've observed quite a lot with people that struggle with depression, suicidal ideations and struggling in life, it is people that are born leaders, people that are activists, people that are outspoken, people that have humongous fucking brains, humongous willpower and humongous strength. It is us who often do not fit in with the status quo of society, so we can't pop along and get a standard 9 to 5 and be fulfilled. We cannot easily listen to our managers and our bosses and conform to the standard community or the way that things are done because we live and exist outside of the box. It is incredibly difficult to be an emperor, which the card is coming out with, the authority card, the emperor card, and have to conform to the standardized vibrations of life, yeah? Low vibrational energy, going about your 9 to 5, living this casual basic life when you were destined for more. That's why you feel this way. You are being challenged intently right now by the Lord. And God only gives these missions to his strongest. Let me tell you that. Let's keep going. I'm looking at a relationship here as well. I'm looking at a relationship with you. I'm looking at you, looking at your masculine and feminine elements of self. I could be looking at someone who is questioning non-binary and transgender ideologies at this time. Very difficult cycle at this time. Very difficult views and opinions around non-binary and transgender. So if you are in that arena and exploring those identities, do not be fearful. Do not be scared. Because, I mean, wherever the journey takes you, God is with you, okay? Regardless of what Christianity says and all these different belief systems have to say about non-binary and queer and lesbians and gays and transgender, don't take it on. I will tell you, right? I speak to God on a frequent basis. That's why I can do all of this. And I believe I am so gifted because I work with God on a constant basis. And God makes it abundantly clear to me that he loves absolutely everyone for who they are. And there is no separation. There is no one that is not allowed or unaccepted or sinful in the eyes of him. There is no sin here. Yeah, and I talk a lot about sin in different contexts. When I talk about it in the material world, I talk about it in regards to abiding by law. And the Bible talks about it in regards to abiding by doctrine and expectations of the church. But when we talk about Jesus, yeah, if you're really coming from a Christian background and we talk about Jesus, who's Jesus judging? Jesus was the same one that was crucified. Wasn't Mary washing Jesus' feet with perfume? Or was that the prostitute? At the end of the day, yeah, it's all about love. It's all about love and light. Love is the highest vibration of all, yeah? God is love. Love is God. All you got to do is keep loving God and you're going to be fine. Bear in mind as well, what happened to Jesus. I wonder if Jesus was suicidal at all during those periods of times where everyone was putting him through those trials and tribulations and he went through those 40 days and 40 nights. You think Jesus didn't want to end it all at some point? Bet you he did. Bet you he did. Yeah, he died for us. Let's keep going. Yeah, oh my God, I shuffled, right? And the same cards come out that was at the bottom, a new beginning. In your mind, you already know what this new beginning is, but there's discontent and boredom around you. I also do see unique identity here. So regardless, like I can talk about LGBTQ because that's the baitest thing out there in regards to unique identity. But there's bare unique identities. Look at me. I'm a shaman. Right? Spiritualist, an alien in this lifetime. I just identify as alien and an other. It is what it is, right? There's loads of us out there doing weird and wacky, wonderful things. And it's so hard to conform to the standardized narrative. I'll always talk about this guy that I absolutely love and adore. And I used to live in Wood Green. And when I lived in Wood Green, this used to be probably about at least 4 years ago, right? In between 4 and 7 years, every time I went to Sainsbury's, there would be this guy in Sainsbury's who would wear totally full-on goth makeup, goth hair, like full-on makeup and everything. And he would be at the self-checkouts helping everyone, and he looked sick, like sick as in epic, awesome, amazing. Every time I could cry at how amazing this guy was. I really wish I should find him again just to let him know how amazing he was. But I always told him when I saw him, because the moment I went into Sainsbury's and I would be coming back from work, I'll be rushing in there on the weekend, whenever it was, and he was at the self-checkouts, he would just change my mood. My energy would shift. My life would feel better. He would just shift my vibration immediately because he was standing there and he was the odd one out. I mean, and you knew it took absolute balls and guts to come in. He was edgy. He had this retro eyeliner, all these different colour eyeshadows. Bearing in mind he's masculine. Now we know about LGBTQ. I'm not sure if he's they, them. I'm not sure if he was transitioning. I'm not sure if he was non-binary. I don't even know now. I didn't know about those things 4 years ago and beyond. He was doing it for about 3 years. Like the last time I saw him was about 4 years ago, but he was doing it for at least 3 years before that. Eyeliner, who's wearing kind of edgy clothes. As years went by, he started to get a little bit more like feminine flair in his outfits as well. So I assume now he was transitioning, but I was unaware. Imagine him being in Sainsbury's every day at the self-checkout in Wood Green, may I add. Dickheads in Wood Green. Bear in mind that's where I come from, with a home of the dickheads. Yeah. So I can only imagine the judgment he must have received from people going through the self-checkouts every day. At one point I saw one guy when I was there give him a bit of a bad attitude, and every time I saw him, I just felt, oh my God, he just gave me this new lease of life. He just made me feel happy. He just made me feel amazing. And it wasn't even something that I outwardly spoke about. Like every time I saw him, I was like, oh, you look amazing today. I was like, oh, you look really good. Oh, I love your makeup. Like I would always just kind of big him up and hail him up when I seen him, because I just loved him so much. I just really valued his presence in such a shitty, boring environment. He came in with the awesomeness immediately. Oh, I'm going self-checkout because this epic guy's at the self-checkout always. So it's that individuality and that uniqueness is what you're battling with here. You know what you need to do, right? But you're scared to death because you are aware that other people are going to be watching, other people are going to see you, other people are going to have opinions, and that's really challenging your shadow at this time, your unconscious, the dark night, yeah, the devil, The devil's rife at this time, yeah? When you have suicidal ideations, what would we call that? That's devil energy. Let's call it that. Because that is when the devil's on your back telling you you're not good enough, you're fearful, maybe you should end it all, you're not meant to be here, huh? That evil voice in your head, when you hear it, remember that's not your true voice. That's the fear vibration within you. That's the devil that we all carry within us. Remember, we're all light and dark, yin and yang, yeah? Remember, Jesus can't exist without the devil, right? God and the devil work side by side, yeah? Unfortunately, it's true, yeah? The subconscious, the unconscious, all of that pre-conscious Freudian's theory regarding the iceberg, all of that is relevant here. You are being challenged mentally here, because if you break through this fear factor and this vibration, your life's going to change forever. You know it. The fear inside of you, which is the devil, knows it. So it requires you to move to the light and keep going. And there are going to be dickheads around you. There's always dickheads. Everywhere we go, there's dickheads. Everywhere we go, there's dickheads. Right? So you have to have the willpower and strength to move through it. Right? I feel like I should make a whole tune now. Everywhere we go, there's dickheads. Dickheads. At 9 o'clock, I see dickheads. At 2 o'clock, I see dickheads. At 4 o'clock, I see dickheads. At 1 a.m. Yeah? They're everywhere. Dickheads. Like, you have to receive it like that. Don't let anyone else in this lifetime make you feel like you're less of a person, or that you can't be you entirely. And don't suffer in silence with this. There are people out there that will lift you up and support you and take you to where you need to go. You're not on your own here. Yeah? And I'm going to keep coming with the readings for you over and over again until we clear this energy up. Whatever you've got to do, anytime you get sucked into that vibration and that negative devil energy comes in and you start getting those low vibrational thoughts, I need you to challenge that. I need you to go, whoa, that's the devil's voice. That's not God. Devil, what you doing here? Why are you showing up? What's your problem? What you saying? What, you think I should end it? Yeah. Why do you think that, devil? Like, challenge that perception in your mind space. See what happens. Because the moment that you tap into the lower vibration in your brain and you challenge it psychologically, boy, does it scarper, boy, does it get shook. When you out that inner critic, let's call it the inner critic for anyone who's creeped out by the devil ideology. It's the inner critic, yeah? We have the inner positive and the inner negative. If you listen to the inner negative and it's going, you're a dickhead. If you do that, you're going to lose. Your friends aren't going to like you anymore. Don't do that. Maybe you should end it all. Catch it. I dare you catch that thought in the moment. See what happens. It's magic when you catch it. Because you'll be like, what? What did you just say to me? Go and have... You think that's crazy? I am an expert in alienism, which is the understanding the psychiatry of the mind, the brain, the psychology of it all. That is what I am great at. And my advice to you from a professional expertise standpoint is catch that thought in the motherfucking moment and challenge it with God. The moment you hear it, go, what? So you're trying to tell me you think I should kill myself? That's what you're saying? You think I will be better off not being here? Why is that then? Tell me why that is then. Go on. I bet you it don't speak. Bet you ain't got nothing to say. Because that narrative, that critic inside of you can run all day long unconsciously. But the moment you put God on it, which means make it conscious, oh my God, it's gone. Where did it go? All that negativity, all that critic, all that inner negative self-talk suddenly vanished the moment you outed it. Because the devil can't come to the light. Do you get it? The devil can't move in the conscious. So it's very, very important that when you have those low vibrational thoughts and feelings, you go, what? Say that? I beg you say that again now I'm listening. Come on. Challenge it deeply. And it's all different for all of you guys. I work with so many different people, so understand it's going to be different for all of you. But because you could be deeply coming from the road and the hella ghetto, and your inner devil could be rife, and it could be like, what? Like, no, like you could be getting in a beef now with your higher and lower self. You could. So I'm pre-warning you, like, going wise, going slowly, because everyone's mind's different, and your mind could be. The devil could hype up and wanna get leery. If that's your personality and you know you've got that leery side to you, then be prepared to fight the devil for a day or two. But put God on everything that you do now moving forward. And always come from a higher perspective. And any time you hear that negative voice, out it. Say, no, you're an idiot. No, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that when my life's great? Why would I do that when God's walking beside me? Why would I do that when I have faith? Why would I do that when I know I am destined for more? No, I'm not going to do that because I'm a strong person. No, I'm not, because I love myself. Yeah? Start getting contingencies in the mind ready to combat those negative thoughts and feelings, because yeah, we go through it. Depression is real. We're always going to bounce into these vibrations. No one's immune. No one's immune. I have good days, I have shit days. That's life. But you need to know when you hear it, you need to bat it away. And not bat it away and it just keeps coming back at you. Look at it, deal with it, and then bat it away. Home run that shit, yeah? Don't just take it to first base, second base. Give that shit a home run. It ain't coming back again, yeah? Alley-oop on that shit, yeah? I'm done. Gemini, I'm coming back to check on you real soon. Tomorrow I'm back, because we need to keep an eye on you at this time, okay? Love and light, stay positive, keep your vibration high. You are destined for more. There is a breakthrough that is assured. You cannot conform to standardized narratives because you are not standard. You can't do the basic 9 to 5 because you are not basic. Sucks for us though, doesn't it? Because that means we have to work at a different altitude, a different rate, move differently in life just to get to where we want to be. But remember, God's not going to give his hardest task to the weak ones, is he? He's going to give it to his strongest disciples. That is you. Keep going. Love and light.